Level 100. The pinnacle of power for a Pokemon. Very few Pokemon ever reach this level. This is a series of videos in which I push Pokemon's levels to the absolute limit by raising them to 100 in unconventional ways and environments. Because, more or less, I'm crazy. This is the Level 100 Gauntlet. I hope you enjoy.
Last time, on the Fire Red Leaf Green badge quest, we got a shiny Charmander, and while EV training it, a random shiny Rattata. Meaning that the top left game and the Italian game each have 1 point, in the great contest between these 5 games to see who's going to take on the Pokemon League with an all-shiny team. After destroying Brock, on the cliffs of Route 3 surrounded by trainers, we're going to get some evolutions in. Ratto is evolving! Oh, this is huge. First evolution of the challenge. And you know what? I guess I'm going to let Charmander evolve now, too. Look at that! That is so red! Red rat! We get to show it off versus the greatest trainer ever. Hi! I like shorts! I do too! Shorts! Comfy and easy to wear! Shout out to youngster Ben. And Shiny Raticate. Wow, that is saturated. Okay, we're about to get an awesome Charmeleon comparison. That looks awesome. Dude, look at the flame again. Yeah, that is cool. Now this episode, to get to the level 100 part, we're gonna make a lot of progress. We're gonna make our way through Mount Moon, grabbing a freebie rare candy in the process, pick up a Helix fossil, and jump over the cliffs of no return to enter Cerulean City. But we're not fighting Misty yet, of course. We're instead going north up the Nugget Bridge, where in Fire Red Leaf Green, we can farm infinite nuggets by continuously losing to the Team Rocket guy. Unless you're on a game that's not English or Japanese. The poor Italian game doesn't get to do this, so we're not actually farming infinite nuggets. Oh wow. On the European version, we just don't get a chance to even redeem ourselves versus this guy. Sad Italian noises. We lost to Team Rocket. He doesn't care about recruiting us anymore. But that's okay, we're gonna get infinite nuggets anyway. Just watch. It's Bill time. Bill Nye, the science guy. It's a Clefairy. After freeing Bill from Clefairy prison, we can head through this destroyed house and go south to Route 5, where the true insanity of this episode begins. If you've seen recent Pokemon cards, you might recognize this is the exact location from the Meowth card from Phantasmal Flames, which kind of inspired me to start this episode in the first place. We're going to catch 30 Meowth, 6 on each game. Which isn't really the easiest thing to do efficiently with the Wavebird setup, so I did something crazy, the coffee table setup, and I had to name my 30 cats after one of my favorite iterations of Meowth in history. Team Rocket's Meowth side gig being a news reporter in the old GameCube game Pokemon Channel.
I'm here on the scene. I see. And there you have it. That ends my report from the scene.
I also named some after the late great legends who brought Team Rocket to life. And oh, what's this one named? We're doing this because in Fire Red Leaf Green, this is the earliest you can get a Pokemon with the ability Pickup. And I'm not talking about the truck. With this ability, after every battle, we have a 10% chance of picking up a new item. And if you've seen any of my previous level 100 gauntlets, you know just how good this can be for getting rare candies to get a Pokemon to level 100 super early. Fire Red Leaf Green's pickup table's pretty interesting, mostly prioritizing berries. But these were the last games released where the level of the pickup Pokemon does not matter, so we always have a 5% chance of getting a rare candy. A lot of our success in this gauntlet is going to rely on how lucky we are to hit this 5% chance, and across 5 games, I was curious to see which one would hit level 100 first. Whichever one does, I will reward 1 extra point for the Shiny Hall of Fame. And I was also curious to see what would happen first. Finding a shiny before Misty, or reaching level 100 using pickup. Either way, both of them are going to happen before we get this second badge. On March 1st, after a little brunch with Goji and his wife, Steve, I went live, ready to do some gaming. And let's get going. You missed me out on the shirt, can I show it again? No! I will not show you my shirt! Not in a million years! Get lost, I will never show you my shirt! Not in a million years will I show you my shirt. Not in a million zillion years. I think we're going to start things out here. This is not ideally where I want to be shiny hunting, but The Pokemon are a little bit lower level here, so our Meowth stands a little bit more of a chance fighting these rats. Without being able to go back to the super early game routes before Misty, it's a bit of an uphill battle at first, battling against these wild Pokemon, with frequent trips to the Pokemon Center, or these old people's house that I kept accidentally walking in instead. I'm so sorry to this old couple. The candy count stayed pretty even until the Italian game took a pretty hefty lead. Another Italian rare candy. Oh, another rare candy in Italy. And gathering items isn't the only thing Meowth is good for. Payday! Payday on the bottom left! With the move Payday, we'll be able to make a constant stream of money just from knocking out wild Pokemon. How's the hunting going? It's going pretty well. We're grinding up these cats. And I don't mean like, I mean we're level grinding to make these cats stronger. I'm not actually physically grinding cats. That would be morbid. I would never do such a thing. Eventually, I moved to Route 24 and Route 25, where there were a lot of weaker Pokemon like Caterpie that were easy for my Meowth to knock out. But there's also Abra. Am I going to poop my pants when I find a shiny Abra? No. I feel like I've got the control to make that not happen. Finding a shiny Abra here would be scary, because my Meowth don't have anything to keep it in battle from teleporting away first turn. We only have Pokeballs, and we don't get anything better from pickup in this game, and we only have a 29% chance of catching an Abra in every Pokeball. But it's only a 15% encounter. There's no way that a shiny Abra could possibly... Shiny Abra! Shiny Abra! Do we catch it though? Do we catch it though? Uh-oh. This is scary. This is so scary. No way. We might fail this. Because I don't have a way to counter this right now. I don't have a mean look or anything. We're just going to toss a ball. Let's see if we catch it. It's gone. It fled. Happy Safari Week. Oh, man. That is crazy. We caught a Weedle and an Oddish, though. Abra. And there's a normal Abra next encounter. Oh, man. Well, technically we found a shiny before getting to level 100. But can we capture a shiny before getting to level 100? I tell you what, this is the easiest reclaim in the entire game. The Game Corner Abra hunt goes so fast. I think I gotta reclaim Abra now in the Game Corner. What's really cool about this upload of the fishing soundtrack is that the last 3 videos, for some reason, they made the box art spin in circles. They were like, you know what? I've decided that we are spinning the Sega Bass Fishing logo today. See, the fish is inert. We get to the diary mode, where we're spinning our fish. Oh, counterclockwise? Counterclockwise! After almost 8 hours of streaming, our Meowth had naturally made it to level 34, picking up plenty of rare candies along the way, with a massive Italian lead. I'm gonna go to bed.
More Meowth gaming today.
Uh-oh, the time is red now. We're not on world record pace. One of the cool items we've been picking up is TM10 for hidden power. And after getting 10 candies on every game, we teach it to the Meowth and see what types they are. Alright, we're teaching over Scratch. Check this out. We're gonna make Meowth look like a doctor. There we go. Dr. Meowth! Dr. Meowth is here to heal you. I see. I'm gonna go one game at a time. Hold on. It's super effective on Weedle on the top left game. Yeah, super effective on Oddish as well. Yeah, not Rock. It could be Flying, Fire, Psychic. It's still super effective on Caterpie, so it's not Psychic. It's either Fire or Flying. We're not fighting Misty yet, but we're doing this to check, we can easily know if it's gonna be Fire or Flying off of this right here. We know it's Grass on the bottom right. It was normally effective, it's Flying. Alright, we just invented a brand new sentence right now with this. I'm ice here flying on ice, this flying scene grass. Eventually, I migrated down south to Route 5, where we could find Meowth and had no risk of failing another Abra, and I decided that at 20 rare candies on every game, we would reward ourselves by going to Vermilion City, where we could enter the Diglett's Tunnel. I'm preventing these Meowth from evolving, by the way, because they lose the pickup ability upon evolution into Persian. The Japanese game was lagging super behind. Can I show my shirt? No! I will not show you my shirt! That definitely does not have all 3 Meowth on it. I will never show you my shirt. I can't believe you're asking me to show you. We got 4. We got it. Oh, let's go. Triple rare candy. Triple rare candy. Almost 14 hours deep. We're going to Vermilion City. On the road to Vermilion City. I listened to this man talk about a horse in the year of the horse, and got a bike voucher, though we could probably afford one anyway at some point with all the money grinding we're doing. Picked up my bike, and ended my day by entering Diglett's Cave, where we have a nice 5% chance of finding a wild Dugtrio, which will net us a lot of experience. After another 8 hours of streaming, I was exhausted, and the Italian game had pulled so far ahead of the Japanese game, which was in last place. The next stream on March 3rd was sure to be the last, unless, of course, some pesky plumbers showed up. Dang, today's a crazy birthday. Oh, someone's at the door. Hold on, I'll be right back. And started drilling holes in the wall to fix your shower, so you had to go offline for a bit and then go live again. Am I still sensitive about my shirts? As if, in your dreams, kid, that I'd ever wear another shirt that has a Meowth on it. Like, dream on! Yeah, no way you can make a realistic dream that I'm gonna wear a shirt 3 days in a row with Meowth on it. Welcome to reality. Welcome to the real world. There's no way I have Meowth on my shirt today. And you know, it would be even crazier if I had another article of clothing with Meowth on it. They say dreams come true. Keep dreaming, kid. I like Utao Tato more than Synth V. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I love all the Synth V songs we've been getting in the renaissance of things recently. But the classic Utao, like, robotic style is something that, like, I've always enjoyed a lot more. It feels like there's more, like, personality to the tuning and stuff a lot of the time with it. Yeah, Bird Brain has a lot of personality. There's still a lot of really good ones out there and stuff. Yeah, Jamie P does get... Shiny Dugtrio? What? Shiny Dugtrio on the Italian game! Oh my gosh! That is insane! Oh my gosh. 7% chance per ball here. Same game as the rat, yeah. 3,925 encounters. Let's just throw a ball. We don't want to white out to this thing. What game got the Abra? The bottom left. Second ball! Let's go! Let's go! Okay. I was worried of a team whiteout. I'm gonna be completely honest. I was so worried about a team whiteout. This is the shiny before Misty for the badge quest. Okay, what do we name it? Name it Jamie Page. I like how I'm accidentally catching these Diglett now on the other games by doing this. This is insane. I can't believe we actually found a shiny before level 100. That was a 5% Dugtrio. That is insane. If it was level 31, that would be the 1%, yeah. Normal Meowth, Huron Decene, and... Look at that. We don't even see the nose. We don't even see the nose. But that's so cool. Oh yeah, we gotta check the nature. Right. Oh, it knows dig as well. That's useful. It's Skiva. Mamma mia. It's lonely. But not anymore, because there are 3 of them. How can they get lonely? And now that we didn't have to necessarily be doing exclusively random encounters to see what would happen first, I could talk to this lady in the Vermilion City Pokemon Center to get the Versus Seeker, which lets us rematch trainers, who give us a little bit more EXP than the wild Pokemon. It was then a race to the finish. Things got incredibly close. People had placed their bets on the Italian game to be the first to finish since it was always in first place. But that had recently changed with the candy tally. But would it pull through in the end? I think this will probably be the final battle here. Unless this Oddish doesn't give a lot of EXP here. There we go. Level 55 for this Meowth. Which means here, and the top left game, will be the one to hit level 100. Let's see if by any sort of insane stroke of luck, Italian game might have tied right now with pickup. So let's do one last pickup run through right now. Personberry. And not a rare candy. 35 hours, 43 minutes now for that one. I'm not going to stop the timer until we're level 100. I'm going to do something here. Hold on. We're gonna only use the rare candies on one Meowth. Then it was time for the victory lap. Mashing the A button and the B button to keep feeding candies to this Meowth and preventing it from evolving because we don't have access to the Everstone yet. Until... Here we go. Here we go. Here was elevated to level 100. We've reached it. After 19 hours and 45 minutes, the pinnacle of power for a Meowth. Level 100 Meowth. We're about to get 500 from this payday. Every time we use it, we get 500 Pokédollars. 172,850 on this file. Here has done it. And there you have it. That ends my report from the scene. Okay, this is stupid. I just looked at this thing's stats. We might have another 31 attack IV on our hands here. I gotta EV train this again, I guess. So I'll do that while EV training myself on the exercise bike. And also I have enough hidden power TMs to check the type of that on every Pokemon we get from here on out. Alright, hidden power. Oh, it's gotta be fighting. It's fighting type. It's super effective on Meowth. Alright, Misty time. Pretty crazy journey today. Pretty nuts. Another point on the board for this game. Another point on the board for this game for getting to level 100 first. And a pity point to this game for finding the Abra that I failed. Let's take on this this battle here. It's going to be really tough. We've been training for it for such a long time now at this point. Oh my gosh, what a challenge it's been. Shout out to Jamie Page holding down the fort. I still have some EV training to do, honestly, but I figured that a few of these EVs aren't going to hurt too much if I'm primarily focusing on just getting attack. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to be doing next episode. Pokopia comes out tomorrow, and I'm not ready for that. I don't even know what I'm going to be doing with that game yet, but I'm going to definitely be playing it. Prioritizing just kind of having fun with it. Not really focusing as much on making videos about it. But maybe I'll work it into this somehow. And we have so many options for episode 3 because Kanto really opens up after Misty. So, I don't know. I'll see you next time. Thanks so much for watching. And there's no way I'm wearing another Meowth shirt. Definitely not. There is not a Meowth on my shirt right now. Not in a million, zillion, billion, trillion years.